Hi, I'm with one of Pakistan's leading e-commerce sellers, and if not the world, he's already doing $1 million business from a developing country, has over 50 staff. He sells products online, mostly, I think over 90% of his business is in the US. And what I also teach is that the US is the biggest market that we have, that no matter where you're based in, you can target. And Usman has really been working in this field for like the last 20 years. He's got five or six different businesses in New York, in Virginia, etc. And he's going to tell us a bit about his journey of how he got there to $1 million business, how why it took him 20 years, and how maybe what are his learnings that it could save you instead of taking you 2 decades, maybe you could do it in a few years or a few months. So Asman, thanks for being on. So just tell us a bit about your background of how you got started in the e-commerce world, and what was your struggle and how you actually cracked the e-commerce model.
Thank you so much, Amir, for inviting me into your show. And I believe sometime I think destiny is all right. That if the destiny is all, so that's all what it started when I was born in Sialkot. Sialkot is a city of entrepreneurs. Sialkot is a city of exporters. Sialkot is a city of one of the most intelligent people in India subcontinental. From like years and years, Sialkot was an export city. There was like an exporter of Sialkot, Ganda Singh, right? He was a big exporter before the before the independence, and he was like exporting sports goods to the rest of the world, to the whole India. So I am from Sialkot, and I have the same blood and blood and flesh, and so that's and even the neurons. So from the very first day of my life, I was never like um, kind of motivated to export or to send an email to any John, Sean, or Michael for exporting my stuff. So I was always thinking, if somebody sitting in USA or anywhere in the world can sell something there, why not? What's the difference between me and him? If that person sitting in USA or Canada or in UK can sell something in their markets, so why can't I really sell something while sitting in Pakistan? So this was the core motivation. And because I was a tech guy, I bought my first PC in 1992, and I exactly understand how this web internet works, and how we can utilize it to make money, and how all of us are connected, and what is this global universe, what is this global world. And so I utilized all of this and established my businesses in Canada, in UK, in like 20, almost like 20 years ago. I've been running a call center in Canada for like 3 or 4 years, and after that, I started my eBay business. And after the eBay, I came into .com in the early 2000, and after that, I never looked back. As far as your question is concerned, why I'm like sitting at $1 million, or I'm just working with the 50 employees. I believe in Pakistan, if I could have migrated to US like 20 years ago, I believe I might be a billion. I could have achieved $1 billion target. But in Pakistan, it's not easy to grow. We have so many problems and opportunities as well. So now I'm trying to to catch or utilize all the possible opportunities and the resources while sitting in Pakistan. And I have set my goal of achieving $1 billion of sales in next 2 to 3 years. I mean, I can't hear you.
What makes you think you would make more money in the US? What is the what would be the advantage if you were actually living in the US? Why would you
Amir,
be in a billion rather
the
than a
Amir, the ecosystem, like I was the first person in Pakistan who firstly launched wireless ISP in Pakistan, right? Wireless ISP. Now, imagine somebody launched the concept of wireless ISP in Pakistan in 2002. If I could have launched this idea in USA, Amir, I could have earned or I could have generated a lot more seed funding than in Pakistan. Like in Pakistan, people were not even ready for the e-commerce ISP, sorry, wireless ISP. They did not know what is the purpose of wireless ISP. And when I started like e-commerce.com business in 2007, no one could even imagine that somebody can, a visitor can come into your website and can pay you advance amount for something he will get later. So educational infrastructure, technological infrastructure, investment infrastructure, the whole ecosystem was not there. So what I believe, um, if I could have launched my startups in USA, so I could yeah, like, so there was, I believe the chances of getting success could be like more than like working in Pakistan.
but now your business is mostly in the US anyway,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
your clients are on the US, you ship them products. But I guess the difference is if you were living in the US, maybe your network would be more with Americans that you would learn more from
uh,
them.
people started using YouTube in 2014, right? So I launched my first .com startup in 2007. So there was nobody in Pakistan, to whom I could even discuss, hey guys, this is my .com, this is the development issue I'm facing right at the moment. Can you tell me how I can fix my website, or how I can do SEO? Or there was nobody in Pakistan like in 2007 whom, like, I or my company like should hire the person for any kind of, like, troubleshooting or problem. um, so I believe launching your startup in the right market is very important. And I really didn't get enough mentors here in Pakistan. Even right today I'm trying to help kids. These are the steps, and these are the structure, and these are the mandatory steps to start or launch your e-commerce startup successfully. But here in Pakistan, there is no one, where I can discuss my problems. There is no mentor here, like who is running like 50 startups or 100 .com startups, where I can go and I can learn,
Yes.
right? So I have to practice, and everything, and of my own, on my own projects. So that really causes delay in growth. if you have if you have good ecosystem, if you have bunch of investor on your backend, or at least you are sitting in, I believe, in Silicon Valley, So right ecosystem is very much important for the growth, for the not just for growth, even for maintaining the growth or stability.
Wow. So, but can anyone from Pakistan or India or Nigeria, they can open up a business in the US and
Yes,
basically,
yes, that's yes. Now, yes, this is the time. This is the time after the YouTube in last 3 years after the corona it has become a lot more easier to connect to people, to learn from people over the internet instead of going us and uh, creating your like physical network or creating your network. Yes, after the corona it has become a lot more easier for anyone who is sitting in Pakistan or India or in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh to start a startup. Right now, I believe it doesn't make any difference where you belongs.
perfect.
The only matters this this five power bheja that really matters.
And what would you advise people that are just looking to get started? How do they get started following your footsteps so it doesn't take them 20 years? How could you shortcut the journey?
The tools has already like the tools are really important. Like 20 years ago, there was no Trello, there was no Asana, there was no Zoho projects, there was no QuickBooks, right? There was no YouTube, there was not forums, there were like no such Shopify, right? So today in today's world, um, things are a lot more easier, but everything is becoming more competitive. When things are easier, everyone gets in. So when everyone gets in, you have got more competition. So whoever is sitting in India, Pakistan, or in Bangladesh has advantage of the uh, cheapest human resource. So sustainability and the growth possibilities are much higher for the people of India and Pakistan or Bangladesh or Sri Lanka comparatively to the one living in USA and struggling there.
So do you think that the subcontinent, the income will really explode in the next decade because people are able to
Ye-
compete with the
do-
US?
don't we have seen this in Bangladesh or Sri Lanka and India?
Yeah.
We have clearly seen the whole world's economy is collapsing, and the Bangladesh and the Sri Lanka and the India is growing. We have seen this
Why not Pakistan at the same rate?
because we have not settled the basic issues. Until unless we will not settle the basic issues, no one will be interested to invest and work in Pakistan.
What's the basic issues?
What's the basic issues? The number one basic issue is who will govern the Pakistan. No one is really sure. Military is not sure, politicians are not sure, technocrats are not sure, even the people are not sure, like who is going to govern Pakistan for next couple of years. Like when no one is sure, like who is going to be the CEO of this company for next couple of years or for a couple of months, like who is going to come and sign any contract.
Hmm.
Like people investors don't make investments on emotions, they make investments on the historical data of a region.
Yeah.
If a government of Pakistan signed an agreement with any like foreign investor like Rakudek, right? Okay, if we signed an agreement with one government, signed up an agreement with the Rakudek, and other government came up and got to know, oh, the Rakudek, there was a corruption in the Rakudek, so we are going to cancel this agreement. So who is the next stupid? Like, who is gonna come and invest into into your country? No one is gonna believe you. So I believe until unless we will settle the basic issues, Pakistan is not growing.
But you've managed to protect yourself, right? Because even though you're sitting in Pakistan, all your businesses are in the US, and so you're quite protected, right?
I didn't say I'm protected. I believe I have not grown enough. I have not grown enough. Um, so if I'm thinking to generate, if I'm thinking to generate $1 billion of revenue, then I should be very cautious about that. That I will not remain protected. So I'm thinking over that as well. If I have to generate $1 billion, should I remain myself in Pakistan and my team headquartered in Pakistan, or should I thinking to migrate?
Okay, but you mean for safety reasons
For
and to,
any reason, like, I mean, for any reason.
yeah.
Like, if people know that, $1 million is nothing, but if someone know, okay, like, the military know, the politician know, and that, this guy has a network of like 1,000 partners, and collectively they are making $1 billion. So why, like, someone will not pursue me, or why some will not, like, I will definitely, I consider myself, I will be in danger, in a country where there is no justice.
And so, what is the advice finally? Thanks for your time, but what is the advice you would say to people starting out? How can they shortcut their journey? How can they be as successful as you have become in the online world? What are a few tips that you would give?
Amir, as we were talking before this podcast, I believe we should not be, even you and me should not be using this word shortcuts. There are no shortcuts, Amir, of success. What I see lacking in youth is persistence, because unfortunately, that's a very unfortunate, like some of my friends and few market mentors, like, they are like, everything is like, one click away. So people think that the success is one should be one click away. If they can like switch a TikTok video like this, so they should be able to switch businesses like this, right? If they can order any food, okay, they wanna eat chow mein, so the chow mein is there. Oh, okay, no, they wanna eat biryani, so biryani is there. So everything should be one click away. Life is not like that, you know. Um, you know, any project, um, any project or success requires persistence, honesty, uh, social capital. And social capital, like, no one can build social capital in a day. You have to keep connected with the people on the internet, and you have to build relations. So nothing is no, there is no shortcut. I believe there is no shortcut. Only persistence is the key. Determination is the key.
Awesome, amazing. Usman Chughtai, also known as Usman e-commerce wala. Thank you so much for your time. How can people find you online?
Simply, they can write e-commerce wala on Google, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and I will be there.
Okay, awesome. Thanks a lot, Usman.
Thank you, sir.